What the fork is up, everybody? This is your boy Edits again, and I am bringing you something completely different than the normal that I usually bring or that I usually see on YouTube. But it is a game of survival, I think, and I'm not sure. I don't really play this game that much, but I know it's called survival, and I enjoy it. I enjoy it when I get into a really good game with somebody that really knows how to play, because it's like isn't it like the shittiest thing when you think that you're doing awesome, and then the person that you see, because I've played a couple times where one of the guys that was, well, the other guy that was on my team, he wasn't doing shit, he was just sitting in a corner, he was hiding in the bus, and he wasn't really out to help me out in any way. I was getting all of the kills the whole match, and we only made it up to level 14, and I've made it up to level 25, I think, by myself. So it's not like that shit's not possible with two people, you know what I mean? But it's just, I hate getting into matches even if it's on public matches, I hate getting in matches where people just don't know what the hell they're doing. They're running sniper rifles on dome, or they're running sniper rifles on some really small map that you can't possibly win a gunfight on. Man, you'll get one or two really like nice looking kills, but you're going 6 out of 12 or 5 out of 20. I hate it. I hate how people don't know how to play. And I went into this it's a public match, by the way. And I went into this thing thinking, oh man, here's another guy that's not gonna know what the hell he's doing, and here's another guy I'm gonna have to work 3 times as hard just to make up for what he's lacking. But when the thing that I tested out, I was like, I don't know, for some reason my connection was bad. But one thing that I tested out is the people that I usually play with that don't know how to play, they don't know how to ready up. It gives you the little thing on the side, ready up. You'll see it right now in a second, but it tells you ready up, and not a lot of people know how to do that. And like, that's how I based what like our time of playing was going to be like. Whether it, like, I think in the beginning I was like, oh, I wonder if this guy's a pretty good player, because it seems like he knows what he's doing. So I was like, I'm gonna ready up, and if he knows what he's doing, then he's gonna ready up. He's gonna ready up as soon as I do, and as soon as he's ready, But I finally got into a good gameplay where, I was actually excited to play because he knew what he was doing, So I was all like, oh, oh my god, let's do this, let's go. But yeah, he knew what he was playing. I don't exactly know what his name was, but I should have added him because I enjoyed playing with him, because he was a really good player, and he was holding his own for a while. And at one point I was making the mistakes, because I'm a big fan of Spec Ops. Me and a buddy of mine, we used to play Spec Ops a lot on Modern Warfare 2, but I like to work together with my team, and I like to stay close to him, because if you don't know, and if you're not a big fan of survival mode, you'll know that if your other partner goes down, it's not like zombies. You can't just keep going until the next round. You have to stay alive, and the other person has to stay alive, and you have to revive them in order to keep playing, because if one person dies, the round ends. Which is really nice, because it makes you work twice as hard to stay alive, and it makes you work twice as hard to it makes it a lot harder to work together, because both of you guys want to go your way, and both of you guys want to go do your own thing, get your own kills and whatnot. And it makes you want to stay close together, so you can have that teamwork, and you can have that level of of interaction where I'm going over here, cover me, I got you, here I come. And I like it. It's really good, and I'm just gonna, they made it like zombies, where it's just a constant wave of enemies coming at you, but at the same time they kept it different. They made it their own way, and that's something that I like, because it's original, and it has the same idea as zombies, but it's not, you know what I mean? And I know that probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me, so shut up. Anyways, but so that's not what I wanted to talk to you about. I wanted to get that off my chest, because I just enjoyed playing with somebody that really knew what he was doing, besides people that are on my playlist. But I enjoyed it. I don't remember how far we made it up, but fuck, it gets hard. the juggernauts, you get 3 juggernauts. We had I think on the last round that I'm not gonna ruin it for you, but I know it gets harder at the end, at the end of the video. But this is gonna be quite a long gameplay, and it gives me enough time to slow down, and not have to worry, not have to push my words out and start, stumbling over them, because that's just the type of person, that's just the type of way, I don't know, that's just how I talk. But today I wanted to talk to you about perk lists and perk options and whatever you guys want to call them, the perks in Modern Warfare 3. Now, I don't know if anybody else has realized it, and I don't know if there's any other videos out there, but I don't care. I'm gonna make it because I want to make it. But what I noticed about Modern Warfare 3 is that they just basically took obviously they took Black Ops, and they took Modern Warfare 2 and combined them, and they added on their own specific specific things, the care packages. Of course, obviously everything's going to be more modern than it would be in Black Ops, because Black Ops was based in the 50s, Cold War era. But yeah, so they just but that's getting off track. What I wanted to talk about was the perk list. The perk list is, they just brought back a lot of old things that they did in Modern Warfare, the first one. But what they did, they just, I don't know, it just feels like to me they brought everything back and just made it, they combined everything. If you look at the perk list, like I want to talk about the perk list, you could have Scavenger, Assassin, which is cold-blooded for Modern Warfare 2, and it's Scavenger, Assassin, which is Ghost, cold-blooded, and then you can have steady aim. Now, if you think about it, their what is it called, the specialist package. Specialist package allows you to have up to 6, maybe 7 perks, right? My usual setup for specialist is Scavenger, either Scavenger or Sleight of Hand, and if Scavenger is not in the first slot, it's in the first slot on the specialist package. But if you think about it, isn't that the same thing? Well, not the same thing, but isn't it somewhat similar to Black Ops? Because Black Ops, you were able to have Scavenger, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. Or no, was it Marathon? Was it Marathon? Yeah, Marathon. And then you were able to have, first tier perks as your first, second, and third in Black Ops. Now, don't you think it's kind of similar that you're able to have Scavenger, Ghost, or Scavenger, Assassin, and like Ninja or Steady Aim or something, and then you're able to have, I'm able to have Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Ninja or Dead Silence, as it is in Black Ops, or Modern Warfare 3. Like it just looks like Modern Warfare 3 took Black Ops perk system and then just made it to where you're basically just gonna have everything that you want. Because if you run, like what I've noticed is, if you run Scavenger, Assassin, Steady Aim, if you like to hip fire, or if you're like me and you like walking around with damn it, what is the third perk that I usually have? It's Marksman. So I run Scavenger, Assassin, and Marksman, and then you're able to have whichever perk you want. That's just basically taking everything that Black Ops had to offer as far as perk lists and combining them all together, right? And I thought that was really interesting, and I thought that was a really cool concept that you were able to do that, because it just makes everything easy. It makes it easier to control what you're gonna get, but at the same time, it kind of makes you think, okay, well, I like to assign my perks on the map that I'm going to be playing on. Like, let's say we're going to be playing Dome. Obviously, you're not going to want to run Scavenger, or not Scavenger, Assassin, because Assassin's a really dull perk when you're playing on a fast-paced map like that. So you're going to want to have Quick Draw, right? Well, if you wanted to have both Sleight of Hand and Quick Draw, you're not able to do that, because you can't have, well, you can, but I don't know, that's not what I want to say. But I like how you're able to put everything to specific maps instead of just keeping it to one one set class. Like let's say you have your first class as your ghost class or your assassin class with the blind eye, well, let's say you didn't want to do that. Let's say you wanted to have it all to where you're just able to, you're able to keep one class, one of your favorite guns, and then just keep going on and on and on and on with the perks and making yourself better, right? Which is making yourself a better player, along the way. I think that's, if that makes sense, if that makes any sense to you, I think that's a really good thing, and I thought that was really ingenious of them because, it just, I don't know, it makes me more cautious when I get my specialist package or my specialist bonus, because once you die you lose it. But I just thought it was a really interesting fact that they took Black Ops perk system and twisted it and made it better. And I don't know, a lot of people fuss about it. Like I always watch Painkiller already with Woody and Wings of Redemption, and I always hear Wings and everybody else complaining about Modern Warfare 3. I don't mind the game Modern Warfare 3. I think it's a really good game. It's not Modern Warfare 2 play style, but it's better and it's good. You know what I mean? And it's not in any way a bad game to me. I just think it has its own way of playing, and if it's not your cup of tea, then get the fuck off. So I was watching it, and I really enjoy Modern Warfare 3, and the perk systems don't bug me. The kill streaks don't bug me because they're easier to take down than Black Ops. You just have to do it at the right time. And I don't know, I just don't see what the fuss is about. I think they took Black Ops and I think they took what Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 had to offer and just combined them because it's like those are the really, those are whether a lot of people fuss about call it COD 4 or Modern Warfare 4 2 or Modern Warfare, the first one, and they think, oh my god, that's the greatest game ever. I tend to disagree. I'm not a big fan of Modern Warfare. I thought it was I liked the M16, I liked the M4. What other gun was there? The G36 was pretty good, I guess. But everything other than that was like everybody was running the M4 silenced or red dot, or the M16 red dot, or the AK-47. And Woody had I agreed when Woody said that there was more guns being used in Modern Warfare 3 than there has been in any other Call of Duty. Look at Black Ops. Black Ops all I was running into was a FAMAS, the AK-47U, and I wasn't even running into the Galil that much. Silence. I was running into the more than anything else. And then it makes me feel like a shitty player. Not really a shitty player, but it makes me feel like a noob because I have to put on my FAMAS class. I have to put on my AK-74U class, especially on Nuketown, you know what I mean? And I just think Modern Warfare 3 combined everything that Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 had to offer and just put them into one game and said, here, you like those two games. We heard your feedback. We wanted to make you guys happy, so we basically just took what you guys were enjoying, put them in one game, and gave it to you. Now, that just and then how people complain about it, that just shows you that people are never going to be happy, no matter how much the developers try to make people happy. That no one's ever going to be happy because they took, how could you take two good games, combine them in one, make it its own separate game, and then give it to you guys and be like, here, this is the best Modern Warfare, the best COD game, Call of Duty game that's come out up to date, and people are still gonna fuss about it. So why, I could understand why people don't care about what customers say, because they're never gonna be happy. So I don't know. I enjoy Modern Warfare 3. I think it's a really good game. What I have been running into a lot isn't that bad to where I'm gonna rage over it on in videos or on the internet, on Twitter or Facebook. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the game because I enjoy it. You know, I can see. I can't. I'm not a big. You know, I don't sit here and play. 5-6 hours a day. But when I do play it, I really do. I do enjoy it. I'm able to get on with the team and kill. Own and rape the other team, and then I'm able to get on by myself. And even if I lose a game, I'm still on the top of the scoreboard. Modern Warfare 2, I was able to do that. Black Ops, I was able to do that. So why not? Why am I going to sit here and fuss about it on Modern Warfare 3 when I'm enjoying this game as much as I did, Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops? And I don't see where people get off saying that it's a really shitty game. What's so shitty about it? Yeah, you're running into the ACR, silenced. Extended mags. Okay, you ran into the FAMAS. More than you did any other gun, right? I know I used it more than any other gun, so what's there to fuss about besides the fact that everything's being used more than once, more than often. Of course of course it is, because when people find something that they like, they're gonna stick with it. Isn't that what people do with girlfriends? Like, I don't mean to compare girlfriends and video games, but isn't that what it basically is? You know what I mean? And it's just not fair. That it's not fair to call one game shittier than another, because most times they're taking in the feedback that of both games, the prior games that came out, and they're just combining them into one. So I don't know. It really pisses me off when I hear that people are complaining about a game that's not bad at all. I don't run into noob tubes. I don't run into the only thing that I guess you could say is bad is Dead Man's Hand. But how often do you run into Dead Man's Hand? If you're running into Dead Man's Hand, you might as well just unplug the PlayStation and turn it off. Unplug it, take out the game, microwave it like some people did on YouTube, or tell Woody to microwave Modern Warfare 3 because it's a shitty game. But you're not, because it's a really good game. It's not even about being good. It's about being addicting. And it's addicting. It's one of the most addicting games ever, and you're gonna play it. But I just don't. If you're gonna play it, then shut the hell up. I don't know. I don't like people complaining. But I'm gonna let this match go on, and it's starting to get to the more exciting parts. But I'm gonna let it play on, and then I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I ranted a little bit, and I know I tumbled over my words, and I know I don't even know what to call it. It's just I know I didn't do a very good job, but it's just this is what happens when I get mad, or I get bugged by something. I start talking and I talk. But anyways, this has been your boy Edits, and this is my feelings. This is my point of view, and that's just what it is. And if you guys don't enjoy it, you guys are welcome to click away if you haven't by now. And if you guys really did enjoy it, and you guys feel the same way that I do, give it a like. I'm not gonna ask you for anything else. Hopefully I haven't up until this point, and if I have, we all make mistakes. But drop a like if you agree with some of the things that I was saying, and drop a dislike. I don't know. Just do whatever you want. Let me know how you guys feel, and I am out. I gotta go blow my nose, and I'm gonna get drunk. All right, peace out, folks.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. Reloading! Fire! Changing mag! That's the last of them. Good job. Tangos reported to have C4 strapped to their chests. Deploying sentry. Deploying C4. Throwing C4. Changing mag. Sentry is taking heavy fire.
Changing mag! Убитый!
That's all of them. Nice work, team.
Find the Claymore!
Your location.
Watch your fire! Reloading! Reloading! Reloading!
They're falling back. Check equipment and ammo. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Planting Claymore! Planting Claymore! Planting Claymore! Placing Claymore! Placing Claymore! Planting Claymore!
Be advised, heavily armored ground
Planting
forces are
Claymore.
being deployed by the enemy.
Sentry
Predator
activated.
missile ready for deployment. Sentry is taking heavy fire. Sentry gun on.
I'm down! I need a hand over here!
You're gonna be okay.
Friendly Predator missile inbound. All hostile forces in the area have been neutralized. Multiple contacts
Planting Claymore!
inbound. Sentry gun ready for deployment.
Planting Claymore! Sentry deployed. Changing mag!
They're running scared. Keep up the good work.
I'm out! Sentry activated.
Hostiles approaching your AO.
Placing Claymore!
Enemy forces are setting explosive traps in your vicinity. Be on the lookout.
Противника один шаг! Этому бойцу нужен краб! Reloading! Прикройте меня! Flag out! Taking fire! From the Цель на севере! Впереди! Противник справа! Цель на севере! Цель!
They're falling back. Check equipment and ammo. Chopping a task force to your location. Stand by. Predator missile ready for deployment. Task Force Delta is inbound. ETA 20 seconds. Watch enemy forces inbound. Get ready.
Reloading!
Enemy forces are setting explosive traps in your vicinity. Be on the lookout.
Target's at 9 o'clock! Changing mag! Он убегает! Бейте его! Fire! Flag out! Changing mag! Contact! У нас потери!
Enemy attack chopper near your location. Recommend you find some cover. Friendly Predator missile inbound.
Changing mag!
Enemy attack chopper near your location. Recommend you find outfitted with explosives or in your vicinity. Recommend you keep your distance. Over.
Placing Claymore!
Be advised, enemy claymores near your position.
Placing Claymore! Placing Claymore! Hey, I'm down! Help me out over here! Placing Claymore! Changing mag.
Smart team. Predator missile ready for deployment. attack chopper near your location. Recommend you are outfitted with explosives or in your vicinity. Recommend you keep your distance. Over. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Flash out! Check your fire! Hey, I'm down! Help me out over here!
Hold still.
Впереди враг!
Changing mag! Check your fire! Reloading! Changing mag!
Убейте его!
Enemy forces eliminated. Good work, team. Predator missile ready for deployment. Placing Claymore! Be advised, heavily armored ground forces are being deployed by the enemy. Predator missile ready for deployment. Enemy attack dogs near your position. Be advised, they are carrying explosives. Your team already has a UAV active. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Op sentry coming in.
Прикройте меня! Принято!